Get over here!
Alright, Gatry, do some work.
Yeah, Gantry's more the one to... Gantry doesn't so much brag about himself either. I mean, he does a little bit, but mostly he's just a womanizer.
Yeah, he's a ladies' man.
Yeah. As far as, like, bragging about yourself, that's more like...
Shinon.
Yeah, I guess so. And he's not, like, the Gaston type of, like, haha, I'm the best. He's more like, everybody's an idiot. Sorry to keep you waiting. Leave the rest of these jerks to me. Oh, dear. Is anyone injured? Let me attend to them.
I like how they all have different things to say.
Yeah.
Alright, so this guy came pretty close, actually, so this is gonna get interesting.
Yeah, we gotta try and take out the short spear guy this turn.
Mm-hmm. Or we can block him off. But again, like, I don't want him...
Also, I think there's a bowman behind him. I think that's a bow horse.
Yeah, you're right.
So, we could have the flyers kind of canto and attack the bowman for free.
Let me check something here. Oh yeah, he's pretty darn strong. But I think we can do this.
Kieran has a poleaxe, does he not? No, we
gave it to Boyd.
We gave it to Boyd. That is right.
I want to get rid of this dude, but...
How about Ike?
Do we want to give it to Ike?
Yeah, he needs to get some level ups eventually. Or he needs to get some experience eventually. Regal Blade will be short work of him.
Yeah, I'm going to make it a guarantee. Because right now, my main priority is to block those guys. Nice work!
Saving charges on that Regal Sword. Of course he's going to. His dad gave him that sword.
That's true.
I mean, not directly. He gave it to Mist to give to Ike, but, you know, that's just how Grail gave gifts.
Basically, yeah. Alright, Soren, can you deal with this one horseman so that everyone else can pile in on this other guy?
Yes.
Yes, perfect.
Yes. Okay, that's what we need.
Mm-hmm. Unneeded. But that works out just fine.
We'll, need to give Soren a staff at some point then, too, so that he can back up heal.
You're right. I'm honestly tempted to give him one of, like, Reese's healing staffs. But then again, yeah.
He's going to be at E rank with staffs, so I think he's only going to be able to use heal.
Yeah. Alright. We got this dude to deal with.
I say start with Kieran.
Yeah. Actually, here's my thought.
Okay.
Save Kieran for after.
Okay.
Or wait a minute. Wait a minute. Not strong enough. Alright. Huh. Oh, if we can sneak a snipe in there, that'd be amazing.
Yeah.
But...
Do you want to start with Gatry? Because Gatry will tank that damage very easily.
Yes.
Darn paladins.
Yeah. Still. The damage is what's important here.
Yeah.
I just want to see something real quick. He will only do 7 damage to
Kieran.
To Kieran. I say we have Kieran here with the cherry axe.
Yep.
To block this off, and we'll have Gatry block the other part.
Okay.
And then we'll do some cantoing with everyone else.
So do we maybe want to do the cantoing?
Good dodge!
Do we want to do the cantoing with everybody else before we move Gatry in place to block it off? Because maybe we can...
Well, we don't need to do it with the flyers. We do need to do that, however, with Oscar.
Okay.
Honestly, Oscar's pretty good at tanking this, too. guys and their dodges!
Yeah. Well, short, yeah. Like, for Kieran, at least, it was only a 44% chance to hit.
Mm-hmm. We're counting on you, Gatry.
Good. Good job.
Yes!
Got him.
Nicely done, Gatry. Whew. Okay, that's one problem out of the way. Now then, I'm going to get a beat on this guy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Perfect. She can come in and
Yeah.
she can come in and Kanto out.
Okay.
Marcia!
Yeah. Marcia's gonna show him how they fight in Benyon.
Yeah, well, turns out they only do half the job.
Yeah. And that sounds like Benyon. How about Nephany?
Yeah, I'm thinking that too. Ooh, I have an idea.
Yeah. You can finish off either with Jill or with Rolf. Nephany is just... She's dependable.
She is very dependable.
I know we had to give her a forged weapon for her to be dependable, but...
Rolf? Snipe him down. I'm so proud of him. I'm so proud of him. Our little boy's grown up.
Man, wait until Sheenan sees this kid.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's so good. Alright. You know... Aw, Jill's not close enough.
No, but maybe start to move her up, because I think that healer's probably going to run for it.
Yeah. And meanwhile, everyone else can move up. Does anyone need a heal? Man, we went through that whole situation practically unscathed.
Yeah, yeah.
Damn.
Everybody's dodging.
How about that?
Them cats as fast as lightning?
Mordecai and Leith aren't here.
No. And no one is kung fu fighting.
You know, that's one thing I've actually always wanted to see. I wanted to see them implement a sort of, like, unarmed monk character in Fire Emblem, which I think they kind of did.
Yeah, they're finally getting to that point.
With the Brawler class.
Yeah, and the Brawler's really good.
Yeah, they are.
When you do it on Violet. It's just kind of weird that they don't have, like, nothing's particularly weak to Brawler, but nothing's particularly strong to Brawler either.
Exactly. They're kind of like just like the, they're kind of like the dependable, like, balanced unit. When it comes to, like, physical fighting. Raphael, I think, is, like, the best class to make a brawler.
Yeah, I think... My first playthrough, I didn't really do any brawlers in the late game. I just had, like, Raphael as a brawler early on.
Yeah, because you did, what's it called? You did Verdant Wind first, right?
Yeah, and Raphael I ended up having as a, I had him as a general, and then I made him into a Great Knight, and he wasn't as good once he was a Great Knight, so I kind of regretted that.
Yeah, no, Raphael, I believe, obviously, like, 3 houses makes it that you can turn anyone into anything.
Yeah.
But I believe everyone has that one, like, class that they, like, super specialize in, and I think Raphael's is the brawler.
Yeah. My second playthrough, though, for Silver Snow, I made Byleth into a brawler.
Really?
I didn't make her into the brawler class. I kept her as whatever her main class is after she promotes. I forget what it's called.
Enlightened one.
Enlightened one. But I specialized her in
unarmed combat,
and she was ridiculous.
All right, here we go. This guy's got a silver lance. That's scary.
Yeah, so I think the play here is to try and sneak some damage on the Wyvern and Kanto back to form the wall.
Mm-hmm.
Want to keep an eye on the silver lance, and also one of those horsemen is also an archer.
Here's the unfortunate thing. Well, actually, Jill can get some damage on this guy and Kanto out as long as she uses a javelin. Because this, like, red right here is this dude's range alone.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's start out with this.
Okay. Not bad.
Not bad at all. You know what?
We got a javelin. One of them has a bow.
I'm playing it safe. I think we're gonna have everyone retreat for a little bit, and so
Okay.
so we can get this guy out of the way. So first of all, trade with Jill and have her equip the Scarlet Spike, or the Scarlet Pike, and then Canto out.
Scarlet Spike sounds good too.
It does. Unfortunately, we don't have enough characters. And yeah, let's have Oscar and Jill make the wall. And you know what? Let's throw in Neffany in. Oh no, wait, no, I already moved Neffany, didn't I? Yes, I did.
Yeah.
All right, that's fine. Then yeah, let's have them make the wall.
Okay, and we can move Boyd and Reese up.
Yeah, I think we're gonna need Boyd to take care of that paladin. All right. So far, this is going well, but knock on wood.
Oh no, my chair isn't wood.
Not my chair!
My desk looks like it's wood, but it's actually a polymer. It's just kind of painted to look wooden.
It looks wood. It's pseudo-wood.
And I don't want to...
Pseudo-udo.
I don't want to knock on this thing because the mic's on it.
Because the mic's on it, yeah.
It won't sound good.
Whap. Whap. Kieran has been getting a lot of action this chapter.
He's like, oh no, we're wearing the same armor. One of us is going to have to change!
Alright. That is a lot of units.
Yeah, and now we got this other wyvern here who's going to screw up our defensive line. We got some range units.
I say we retreat one more time.
Okay.
And have one person proc this guy. I think it's going to be Boyd.
Also keep an eye on the wyvern's range, because maybe somebody can proc him from the other side.
I have an idea. In that case, Jill, you do it. You're going to have to use a javelin for this. And yeah, if we move everyone back and then just have Boyd proc this dude, I think we should be good.
Okay.
So yeah, we're unfortunately backtracking a lot here, but the good thing is that there's no time limit here.
Are we sure that none of the other horsemen can reach... Oh, no, that's fine. It's fine. Yeah, I wasn't thinking right. It's okay. Yeah, so everybody's got to move back, and even Boyd should probably move back a little.
Mm-hmm.
Because, with the exception of the wyvern, all of them are going to have to come around the left side of this barrier. If they're smart, they'll split up and also come around the right side. Actually, I don't know if that's smarter for them. That might just be better for us.
And we're gonna put Boyd over here with the Iron Axe. Weird, he already had the Iron Axe equipped and yet it was down there.
Yeah, it's because he just entered the fray and hasn't actually attacked with anything yet, so it didn't set his equipped weapon to this top of the order.
Right. Alright, Boyd. Make us proud. First of all, Jill, you're gonna do some work. Oh! Oh, he had an Iron Lance. My bad. Still, not bad.
Yeah.
I kind of wish we had the Scarlet Pike equipped, I'm gonna start calling it the Scarlet Spike now, aren't I?
Well, Jill can counterattack then, and with the Scarlet Pike it might be enough.
Mm-hmm. Make us proud, Boyd. Dude.
Yeah, not bad at all.
Not bad.
Well, don't you feel silly, Paladin.
Still, that's a lot to deal with here.
So check what Boyd versus Paladin looks like.
You know what? I think he's dead.
76%, but yeah.
I'm willing to go for it.
Okay.
Yeah.
and Boyd just, like, devours these experience points.
Nom 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 nom. And yeah, we got a javelin, a steel bow, poleaxe. Yeah, I think we can have Gatry plug up the gap here, and we got some easy pickings here.
Before you do that, you can also have Kieran Kanto in and out.
You're right.
Yeah, because that's an easy matchup for Kieran.
Absolutely.
Fighting a javelin.
Let's move him up here. And Gatry should be able to finish him off.
Hopefully. Yeah!
Perfect. Now this is what I like to see.
Yeah, Gatry's gonna be close to... There was a point when we thought Gatry was gonna be our first promotion.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the Bowman is our next priority. Good.
Beautiful. Way to go, Marcia.
And then Soren can finish that if you want.
Yeah, this is why I'm glad we brought our flyers with us.
Flyers are so good.
They are.
And the thing you need to learn if you're playing Telly is Kanto. Just everything is Kanto.
Mm-hmm.
Gonna fry that wyvern up.
Beautiful. What does wyvern taste like? Lizard? Or like reptile meat?
Yeah, like alligator.
Maybe? I don't know.
By extension, chicken.
It's really not.
Everything tastes like chicken.
No, it does not. I will die on that hill. Like, it does not taste like chicken, and, you know, I'm willing to go for that.
Yeah, I like them odds.
Way to go, Jill!
Alligator does not taste like chicken. Guys, don't.
It really doesn't.
Don't listen to me.
It tastes like meat, because it is a meat, but
Yeah.
it's definitely not chicken meat.
Yeah.
It's not poultry. What would you call that? Like, because I know, like, you know, they have different sort of, like, names for,
yeah.
Because, like, deer is venison. Obviously, you know, chicken is chicken. You got, or, like, poultry,
Yeah.
bird. Bird is poultry. What else? Let me just take a look at all these guys real quick.
Well, you know the best way to cook it. You throw it in a crock pot. Da-da-da-da-da-da.
No! No. Absolutely not. But, here, Soren, express my rage.
As we've mentioned a few times, in our current D&D campaign, so, our friend North,
Yeah.
he's playing a character, Trevor, and Trevor is a lycanthrope, sort of, kind of.
He's a werecroc.
Yeah, he's a werecroc, so instead of being a werewolf,
Ooh!
werecrocs turn into kind of like Killer Croc from
Basically,
Batman.
a croc man.
Yeah, huge, super strong croc man. So sometimes he can rage out and take this form, and Trevor actually is pretty good at keeping in control of it when he does it, but it's led to a lot of alligator jokes in the
Yeah.
in the campaign, which is pretty fun. My favorite being that. So Oscar's character Tatiana, as you may or may not remember, is a blood mage.
Yes.
And has started this whole thing that by collecting blood samples from special individuals, she can unlock new, interesting forms of magic. So, like, you know, taking a Kitsune's blood, or taking Zeph, our sorcerer, has a very magical bloodline. And Trevor being a werecroc, that's very interesting blood to work with.
Yeah, it is.
So Oscar's saying, because he usually writes like when he takes some blood from the Kitsune, and he's like, okay, and we'll call this a Vulpine blood, and it's something.
Or like it's Kitsune blood.
Yeah,
it's
Kitsune blood. She's like, he's writing on his character sheet. Okay, taking some blood from Trevor. What? How should I? What should I write this as? It's like, Gatorade.
No, I remember that now, and I hated it.
The red Gatorade's the best one.
Absolutely not. I just called it Croc Blood. That's so bad.
Which Gatorade is the best Gatorade? In your opinion?
I like
red is actually second best. First best is orange.
See, for me it was like light blue.
I know that's popular, but like, I can't do light blue.
I don't know why, but like for some reason I liked it.
I just don't really like blueberry flavored things.
It's not even blueberry flavored. Like,
is it
it's
not?
like cool. It like the flavor is like cool blue or something. Like, for all we know, like it doesn't taste like blueberries or any kind of blue fruit. It just tastes like blue.
It tastes like blue.
It just tastes like blue. Let's
like,
be honest for a moment.
Like the red one doesn't taste like fruit punch. It tastes like red.
I mean,
it tastes more like fruit punch.
It tastes like cherry.
Yeah.
Like, it just straight up tastes like cherry.
There could be cherry in fruit punch.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
I did
By the way,
learn...
can I express the fact that this cleric just walked up to Boyd? Like, does he just want to die at this point?
Yeah, deliver me from this, He's repentant for working for Oliver.
Yeah, but I don't know if I want to give it to Boyd, because Boyd's got enough experience as is.
No, give it to somebody else.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Can you do it with a simple Iron Lance? Yes, you can.
Yeah, good.
Do it, Jill.
I recently learned why it's called Fruit Punch.
I believe I recall seeing, I don't know if any of you guys watched this, but Amber and I watched a channel called, How to Drink.
Oh, that guy's cool, yeah.
Yeah, Greg, if you are watching this, which I highly doubt you are,
he's not watching us.
You do awesome work, dude. Like, my girlfriend and I have been very much trying out the different cocktails that you present, and it's been great.
You're like binging with Babish for alcohol.
Basically, and it's great. I love the guy. But anyway, you were saying. I'm sorry.
It's called Fruit Punch, and I know there's like a million jokes about like, oh yeah, it's called Punch, and some kind of pun with like punching somebody in the face, whatever.
It's not.
The word punch comes from a Sanskrit word for 5.
Really?
Because punch was a drink with 5 ingredients.
Oh.
Which is sugar, alcohol, originally.
Right.
Sugar, alcohol, I can't remember what the third one was. But then, and 2 fruits.
I did not know this.
Yeah, so that's why it's punch.
Cool.
Whereas, when we say to punch somebody, like when you're punching somebody with your fist, that comes from the root word puncher. Like when you punch a hole through something.
Right.
But that's coming from the Latin.
Right.
And this is coming from Sanskrit.
See, this is why the English language is dumb. It is literally an amalgamation of, like, English is that one thief you find in the alley that pickpockets from all the other languages.
Yep.
Like, for real, though.
I mean, that stuff exists in other languages, too, and we just get things that don't have a direct translation, so we take whatever it's from in the language we first heard it.
Yeah, I understand that to a certain extent, but at the same time, it's like, you know what, people, like, we're in America, speak English, and it's like, you guys do realize that English was an amalgamation of old British English, and Norse language, right? And Latin.
And Latin, yeah, because
like,
the Holy Roman Empire invaded England, which was already a melting pot of
Cultures.
Anglo-Saxons
Yep.
and Vikings and Gaelics.
Yeah, that's the
And-
one.
and
That's the one
Celtics.
That's the one I was missing. Is the Anglo-Saxons.
Yeah, and all kinds of things. So, and a lot of those were very tribal languages, which are heavy on consonants, whereas Latin is a romantic language, which is heavy on vowels.
Yes.
So, in English, you just use everything.
Oh my gosh, I was actually having a conversation with my mom, earlier, and like, about like, she asked me the question, like, what do you think is a harder language to learn, English or Spanish? And I straight up said English. Easily, English is harder to learn than Spanish is. And she's like, no way, because like in Spanish, like you have so many different words for you, like tú, usted, vos. It's like 3 things for just one thing. And like, mamita, the English language has so many different rules that it breaks all the freaking time. In Spanish, the vowels a, e, I, o, u in Spanish is a, e, I, o, u, right?
Yeah.
And the ruling in Spanish is that no matter where those letters are, the sounds are the same.
Yeah.
They are constant.
In English, fuck you. We got long vowel sounds. We got short vowel sounds.
It is absurd.
If it has an E at the end of it, then the first vowel is a long vowel sound, unless it isn't.
It's so bad. Like, that's what makes Spanish, like, honestly guys, like, if you guys are having trouble learning Spanish, let me give you a little bit of confidence here. It is easier to learn than English. In fact, most Romance languages are easier to learn because the main ruling with them is that the vowel sounds are consistent.
Yeah, at least there's some rules that were hard for me to wrap my head around when I was taking Spanish in high school, but once you learn them, they're generally always applied to everything.
Pretty much. Like, A always sounds like A. E always sounds like E. Like, it's constant.
You got some weird ones with, like, ear, like, to go. Like, sometimes you have a verb Sorry, I haven't. This is my speech impediment. I'm bad with my R's, so it's not gonna sound right.
Yeah, but
when I
even
say
then,
it,
IR, like to go, ir, is still E. A-E.
Well, what I was gonna say though is that then when you say, you go, it's not like Eros, it's Vivas. And it, like, completely changed. Oh, wait, no. Viva is live. Wait, vivir. I'm mixing the vir and ear. Wait, what is go?
To go as...
Like, vamos and...
or like, let's go? Let's go is vamonos.
Vamonos.
Yeah.
But what if I said, I go to the library? Voy.
Yeah, yo voy.
Voy a la biblioteca. My Spanish is terrible,
yeah,
I'm sorry.
Voy a la biblioteca. I'm going to the library.
Yeah. So, like...
As opposed to, let's go to the library, vámonos a la biblioteca.
Yeah, but then if you have, like, a lot of verbs aren't like that, though, because you got, like, jugar, and jugar to play is, like, you know, you have to change it with the different endings depending on if it's, you know, using it in second person or second person plural or whatever, but it's always the same, so it's like...
Ah! Hi.
Yeah, I think Nephany and Soren can mostly handle this. Okay, let's see. Let's do a damage calculation for Soren. If one of them attacked Soren, what would it look like? Yeah, he'd be fine. So, I'd say Soren kills one of them, Nephany starts to kill the other, and we move the healers out of their range.
Alright. And that's with a steel lance, too. The javelin's not going to do as much to Soren at all.
Yeah.
Well, that was a little unexpected.
Yeah, I forgot about them. Even right now, it's not like I remember them being there. They're just...
But, anyway, like, as I was saying, right? But yeah, honestly, guys, learning a different language, like, if you've learned English, if you've managed to learn English, learning another language is not going to be as difficult as you might think. Especially Romance languages, like French, Spanish, Italian, and even Portuguese follow the same consistent, rules, that can be basically applied to all those languages.
Más o menos.
Más o menos, yeah. Like, obviously there are... Like, obviously there are... No, dude. Like, by all means, like, I'm glad you're getting in on this. But, honestly, you're not gonna have too much of an issue. if you can apply yourself properly, you know?
And I think I'm actually pretty bad at languages. That's like one way that my brain just doesn't want to work. You know, I can do math pretty well. I can do a lot of trivia, but trying to translate things between languages is really rough for me.
Mm-hmm.
I know a lot of trivia about languages. I'm just not good at speaking languages.
Like, there's going to be difficulties one way or the other. Like, I'm not saying that, you know, learning a new language is going to be easy. It's just not as difficult as you might think it is.
Yeah.
It's all about practice and it's all about practice and just like keeping up with it. It's like
put the work in.
Yeah, it's like building muscle. Like, you're not going to build muscle right away, and it's not going to be easy, but keep at it, and you will see the differences.
Plus, once you've learned, like, a second or a third language, I think you start being better at understanding how language as a concept works. So you get better at learning additional ones.
Oh, wow, this guy actually... Well, actually, then again, Boyd's not about defense, he's about that HP.
See, Germanic is also a tribal language, much more on the consonants, and that's why we joke a lot about how everything in German sounds so guttural and mean.
Yeah.
Because we're used to, like, Spanish and Italian, which has this, like, kind of flowing vowel.
No, like, I actually really, really love how the Romance languages sound. It's also why I always enjoy going to, like, you know, those fancy Italian restaurants, or, like, you know, visiting other, like, places with different cultures and whatnot, because I can kind of pick up on words here and there.
Yeah.
You know? Like, one of the more interesting things, we just celebrated Patty's birthday, right?
Yep.
And we went to the Melt, which is an Italian, like, pasta restaurant. Like, the menu, for the most part, is in Italian.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, huh, that's interesting. Like, I completely forgot that in Italian, they actually don't do the classic double L-Y sound in Spanish. Like, in Italian, chicken is pollo.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, but in Spanish, it's pollo.
But it's spelled the same.
It's spelled the same.
Huh.
Yep. So, food for thought there, literally.
Did I ever tell you about, El Mágico Magnifico?
El Mágico, the Magnificent Magician?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
He had one really great trick he did. He said he could disappear out of thin air. So he stood in the village square, and he said, "Alright, everybody, keep your eyes on me. Uno, dos," and he was gone without a trace.
You know what? I do remember hearing this joke, and I remember hating it. Damn it. Well, anyway, we're nearing the end of this part.
There's a Spanish speaker who ran the fire department, and he had, you know, he knew that everybody in his family was going to be working at this fire department at some point, so he liked to, you know, come up with what their jobs were going to be before they were even born. He had twin sons, so he named them Jose and Hoseby.
That's so bad.
And borderline racist, I apologize.
No, you know what?
That's why I decided to say Spanish speaker, not any particular...
Just say Latino. Latino is like the universal, like implementation. Like, here's the thing, dude. You may call it racist, and maybe it is, but we kind of thrive for those kinds of jokes.
Yeah.
It's only when they're like in Spanish or in a lot of Latino cultures, context is everything.
Yeah.
And like, if we know the context is you're just joking, then we will gladly, because we're aware of the stereotypes. Absolutely, we are.
It's not a joke about Latino people.
It's a joke
about
to respect the Spanish language.
Yeah.
Anyway, here we go.
This viewing of racism in politics is brought to you by Green Scorpion.
We finally made it. Let's split up and search the surrounding area.
Ike, what do you think of calling in more reinforcements?
The Duke's army seems nearly limitless, and I'm worried about our weapon situation. Let's do it.